right now.
And good afternoon, everyone. I'm Christy Kruger. Here are some of the stories making news on this Wednesday. A driver of an SUV crashing into a fence and hitting several vehicles and a light pole as well. This all happened in HIALEAH at West 20th Avenue and 44th Place. We understand that FP&L is checking that scene out right now, looking for live wires. There have been no reports of any injuries at this time. There was a major crash between a school bus and a car in Pompano Beach earlier this morning. Sky 10 was at that scene about a half hour ago. As you can see, the SUV is mangled. It happened on North Federal Highway at Northeast 18th Street. We're working to find out if anyone was injured here, and we'll update that as well. We also have an alleged drunk driver under arrest after his pickup truck went right into a convenience store. In fact, the crash caught on surveillance video at this Exxon gas station at Northeast 13th Street in Fort Lauderdale. You can see the customer go flying. Now, he was taken to the hospital with, amazingly, only minor injuries. The driver is a 67-year-old named Joseph Alines. He is now facing DUI charges.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
And the Miami Dolphins are making their case to move Formula One racing to Hard Rock Stadium. But people living in the Miami Gardens area are expressing their concerns about traffic and noise pollution, saying the money Formula One would actually bring to South Florida is not enough to change their minds. Technically, the Dolphins organization doesn't really need the public's approval or their vote because of a long-standing agreement with Miami-Dade County. However, they are acting in good faith, trying to address some of the community's concerns. As breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online. Head to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates all day long.